A dragon-themed in-game event is coming to Pokémon GO, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one. Now, before we get into today's video, let me tell you about a game that I've been playing. You've heard me talk about Shadow Legendary Raids in Pokémon GO, but have you heard of this game called Raid Shadow Legends? That's right, they are the sponsor for this video. Seriously, you need to try out this game. I'm sure you've heard of them by now, but now is the time to actually try it out. Download the game now for iOS, Android, or PC using the QR code that you see on screen. It's completely free to play, and you will get a bunch of epic heroes to start off. Raid is an epic free-to-play fantasy RPG with over 800 characters across different factions. Aside from the stunning visuals, there is so much content in this game. You could jump into a story mode campaign, crawl through dungeons, engage in PvP arenas, and take on some seasonal challenges as well. The game is similar to Pokémon GO in that you collect a bunch of powerful characters as you play the game, and you can power them up in a variety of different ways. But something that Raid does have that Pokémon GO does not is the ability to form clans and take on unique challenges with your friends. Believe me when I say this, the game is a lot of fun. Right now, there is an update for raiding the Cursed City, and you do not want to miss it. So what are you waiting for? Use my link in the description down below, or scan the QR code that you see on screen, download Raid Shadow Legends, join my clan in-game so that we can start raiding bosses together. And a big thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Alright, now let's get right into the content. Alright, how's it going everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. I hope you're having a good day and welcome to today's Pokémon GO video. Alright, so Niantic announced all the details for the Lunar New Year event of this year, and it is the year of the dragon, so expect to see a lot of dragon-type Pokemon, as well as the debut of a dragon type that I think a lot of players are going to be interested in. The Lunar New Year Dragons Unleashed is going to be happening on Monday, February 5th at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and it's going to go until Sunday, February 11th at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. During this event, we're going to see the debut of Drampa, the Placid Pokemon. This Dragon-type Pokemon is also going to have its shiny form available as well. I really like the fact that they're introducing a new Pokemon along with their shiny form, so it adds a little bit more hype to a Pokemon debut, and that's always welcome. Now, during this event, there's going to be a couple of event bonuses that are actually really good. First and foremost, you're going to have an increased chance for lucky Pokemon in trades, and you're also going to see an increased chance to become lucky friends with your best friends. You're also going to be able to get additional candy for successfully catching Pokemon with nice throws, great throws, and excellent throws, and you're also going to see an increased chance at getting Candy XL if you are trainer level 31 and up with nice throws, great throws, and excellent throws. Next, let's move on to the wild encounters during this event. You're going to see an increase of Magikarp, Dratini, Shuckle, Fennekin, Skrelp, Noibat, and an uncommon amount of Jangmo-O. Now, I know some players out there will be disappointed by these spawns because there's so many really good dragon types in Pokémon GO, but unfortunately, not all of them are going to make an appearance in the wild. But the ones that are notable include Dratini and Jangmo-O. Those Pokemon are definitely worth going after considering how relevant their evolved forms can be. Another Pokemon that is worth it is, of course, Magikarp. This is a Pokemon that you need to catch a bunch of in order to complete some special researches, and it's also a Pokemon that is very easy to catch. And it does evolve into a pretty meta-relevant Pokemon, Gyarados, and that Pokemon requires an insane amount of candy in order to evolve, so this is a great opportunity for you to stock up on Magikarp candies. Do not miss out on that opportunity because Magikarp typically does not get featured as a wild encounter when it comes to different in-game events. Now, these are the Pokemon that are going to be featured in raid battles during this event. In 1-star raids, we're going to have Dratini, Dino, and Gumi, and then 3-star raids, we're going to have Druddigon, Turtonator, and Drampa. Nothing really too special here, it's just a lot more dragon-type Pokemon, and unfortunately, in order to get these Pokemon, you will need to raid for them, and I think that's a little bit of a low blow. I think it would have been nice if we had Gumi and Dino in the wild at least. But yeah, if you want any of these particular Pokemon, make sure you go out and raid for them during this event. Now, as potential field research task rewards, you're going to get Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, Ghibli, Darumaka, Druddigon, Dino, Skrelp, Tyrant, Gumi, Turtonator, and Drampa. This is probably going to be your best free-to-play method for getting Drampa, and I really do think that field research tasks should be the major focus during this event. Most of the dragon types that you see in Pokemon Go are going to be encountered through field research tasks, so make sure you're going out and spinning as many Pokestops as possible, collecting those field research tasks, and completing them in a timely manner so that you can get a whole bunch of dragon-type Pokemon. Again, I really wish a lot of these were spawning in the wild during this event, but at least they're going to be included in field research tasks, and that's a pretty good thing because not only is it a free-to-play method for getting Pokemon like Drampa, but it's also going to allow you to get some pretty decent IVs for a lot of these Pokemon. Now, keeping in line with Niantic's recent trend, there's also going to be a paid timed research during this event. For $2 USD or the equivalent pricing tier in your local currency, there will be a paid timed research in the Pokeshop. This timed research will award you with Stardust, experience, and 2 lucky eggs, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon. Trainers will be able to purchase and gift tickets to any of their Pokemon Go friends as long as they are great friends or higher. Now, in my personal opinion, this ticket is not worth it. Even if you are trying to hit the max level with experience, 2 lucky eggs is hardly worth $2. I really think they should have offered more premium items with this in-game ticket because I really feel like $2 is a little bit much for getting pretty much nothing. Now, they're going kind of bare when it comes to the wild encounters during this event, but they're actually trying out something different with this event that will unlock more wild spawns. So, there's going to be global challenges during this event, and when we complete those global challenges, we're going to start seeing different Pokemon appearing in the wild. Presumably, those are going to be dragon types. And you're also going to be able to evolve certain Pokemon for exclusive moves, and that's definitely going to make this event a lot more exciting. I kind of like the idea of them making us earn certain bonuses with events, and considering that this is going to be a week-long event, that is something that we could all collectively work towards. Yeah, I know some players will complain that some of these things should be in the event from the get-go, but I do think that a lot of players tend to just not really care about events after the first couple of days. This is a nice way for Niantic to drip feed us all the good stuff when it comes to events, and I'm really excited to see how this will all end up panning out. So what are my overall thoughts regarding this event? Well, personally, I think it's actually really exciting. I like the fact that they're trying something new with these global challenges, and I do like the fact that it is a dragon-themed event. Dragon types are always one of the most popular types in Pokemon Go, and I do think it's going to be pretty hyped to see a whole bunch of dragons in our area. Of course, we will have to unlock a lot of those dragons after completing those global challenges, but I do like the fact that they are trying that out. Once the event starts, I highly suggest you go for those global challenges as soon as possible. The sooner that we can unlock those bonuses from those global challenges, the better the experience of this event is going to be. So that should be your #1 priority. But on top of that, there are a couple of spawns that are something that we do not see often, and they are worth going after, like Magikarp, Dratini, and Jangmo-O. So this will be a great opportunity for you to farm up candies for those specific Pokemon, and if you still haven't gotten their evolved forms, this is going to be a great opportunity for you to do so. And then in terms of that paid research ticket, I think this is one where you could skip out on it. You're not really going to be missing out on much, just 2 lucky eggs, unless, of course, those wild encounters that they are going to offer through this ticket are actually worth going after. But at that point, it would have to be something like a free shiny Drampa in order for me to actually be willing to spend money. But yeah, with that said, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this Lunar New Year event down below. Are you excited about this event or are you disappointed? Share the reasons why down below in the comments and let's have a great discussion. And thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you ended up enjoying it and found it to be informative and insightful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And also don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, make sure you go and check out the links in the description below. For every single member of my Patreon family, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon Go, like with remote raids, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. Also, if you want to support my channel in a different way, you could always do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula, and I'm on the platforms that you see on screen. Alright, and yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.